Hey all, this is Param. Okay, as we are seeing that full text query, right? We are seeing the full text query. The purpose of full text query to search on the text field, which is analyzed by the analyzer, right? Okay. Yeah, so we have seen that many things, interval, okay, and we have seen like other type of query like what is it? Interval. Then of course we have seen match, okay, match boolean prefix, okay, match boolean prefix, okay. So all the things we have seen, right? Now let us see, okay, now let us see the what is match phrase, okay. So what is how the match and the match phrase differ, okay. And in match phrase there are two type of two group, okay, there are two group of queries are there, okay. So we will see how it is used, okay, fine. The match phrase, it will construct the, of course, if it will analyze the by the analyzer, yes, okay. So obviously since it is a text field, it has to analyze, okay, it will analyze the given query, okay. So each word, okay, each terms, okay, each word is used as a phrase query, okay, to match as a phrase query. In the match query, what will happen? They will use term, okay, they will be using the term. Here they will be, if it is a match, they will be looking for the terms, okay, particular terms inside the boolean query, okay, in behind the scene I am saying, okay. But the match phrase, it uses the phrase query rather than the term query. That is what different. Rather than the term query, it uses phrase query. That only, that is a difference, nothing else, okay. Okay, rest everything same, okay. If you want if you want to begin the scenes to use a term query, then you can use the match. That's enough. But if you feel like, you know, instead of a term, okay, I want to use a phrase query, okay, begin the scene, then you have to use a match phrase, okay. Okay, yeah, okay. So and it has query, of course, actual string has to be searched, okay. Then it has analyzers, okay, obviously we can specify the analyzers, okay. Then other type of other group of queries like I called match phrase prefix. You know, match bool prefix and the match phrase prefix, okay. What is the difference? Again, in the match bool prefix, what will happen? There will be boolean query, okay. Well, that's fine. Boolean query is common, okay. Forget the, okay, that so boolean query is common for across, okay, behind the scene. Match phrase prefix, and match bool prefix, all these four, okay. Obviously boolean queries are constructed behind the scene, okay. So that is common, okay, and all of these four types boolean queries getting constructed, okay. But what is the difference now? There they are creating terms, here they are creating phrase query. That's it, nothing else difference, okay. Okay, phrase means what? Right, phrase means what? Okay, it will look for the entire word, okay, not partial word, something like that, okay. It will we cannot do, I mean, it will look for the complete word or complete phrase, I would say complete phrase, okay. So now match phrase and intervals, okay. In interval also we will be checking the sequence of word, okay. In match in interval also we will be checking intervals, okay. So each interval can have one or more word, okay, or one or more terms. They will say one or more words, okay, there are one or more terms, okay. They will say now interval means what it is. Interval, particular interval span across the terms, that's what meaning, okay. So we can check after this sequence of words, this sequence of words should be there, or this should be sequence of this word, okay. That's how we can check using the interval. Even that too support the filter after containing in something, everything is right, okay. But here match phrase it does not do, okay. It does not follow something like that, okay. The given phrases are there or not, that's it, okay. The given phrases are there or not, okay. That's what it will check, okay. Let us not show right now, okay. Then of course the prefix, that's name prefix. What is whatever the text we have given, okay. Each text is converted as a phrase query, except the last one. The last one is to use the prefix query, that's it. So prefix means only the start with whatever the given word, okay. So these are the attributes. So these are everything are familiar to us. Okay, analyzer, you know, if you want a specific analyzer, we know. Okay, we can give, and the zero term query, you know, right? Okay, so if the all the terms are so all the text, all the query text given is removed by the analyzer by for example stop words. Okay, then it by default it will return in document, right? So we can say all. Okay, in the zero match zero terms query, so that then it will return all the query. Okay, that's what. So zero terms related to the analyzer behavior. Okay, then max expansions. Okay, max expansion, I tell you, see max expansion is not here, right? Match phrase. Okay, I'll tell you. So what is the expansion for prefix? Okay, it by default it can be prefix. Okay, it is used for the prefix. Okay, so it is used for the prefix query. So number of applied to the prefix. Okay, so number of terms by default it support 256 something, 250. Okay, where is the document? It's a prefix, right? Yeah, sorry, 50. By default it support the 50. If you want to reduce, you can reduce. Okay, so what in this case what will happen? Let me show my demo here. How to, so in this case this is the first phrase. Okay, this is the second phrase, but this since it is a prefix query, it's a prefix query. So what will return whatever the phrases start with the POR. Okay, so how many terms it can, okay, it will create, right? How many terms? Okay, it can create only 50. That is the maximum limit. Okay, that too very high. Okay, that too very high. Okay, okay. So if you want, you can reduce this here. I can reduce for 20. Okay, that's what. Okay, this is my diagram here. Okay, then slope. Okay, slope, what is max caps? In interval we use max cap, right? How many things can be in between the terms, right? Or I mean how many, let's say here we have given, right, what hard pure. Okay, in between how many phrases can be or how many terms can be, that's what talks, right? Max cap. Okay, similarly here slope, there is the other keyword, I don't know, they would have used what max cap itself, I don't know why they use slope. Okay, but yeah, slope, what is how many number of phrases can be inside between the hot and the pure, that's what is the meaning. Okay, so rest everything same. So okay, rest everything same. So only that so match and match phrase. Okay, only the background query, either term or phrase query. Similarly, match bool prefix, match phrase prefix. Okay, in both cases, as I told you here, again they are creating phrase query rather than the boolean rather than the term query. Okay, but prefix apply in both same. Prefix apply same as in both cases. Let it be match phrase prefix or let it be match boolean prefix. Okay. Okay, so that's what about the theory part. Okay, now I will show the demo here. So you can see here match phrase. Okay, so match phrase, obviously what it will check for, look for this word. Okay, if it is there, it will return. Okay, why it is not coming? Net connection is the right. Yeah, I got the result back. Here you can see that what cold. Okay, cold. So let's say if I say cold favorite, right? Okay, cold my favorite. So I do one thing here. What is now? Okay, save. Here we don't have anything, right? But let's see. Yeah, this is what different. If you are running this cold favorite on the match query, you will get the result. Okay, I will show. Okay, it's act like interval, but advanced, I would say match phrase is alternative or advanced version of interval query. That's what I can say, or simplified version of interval query. That's what I can say. Okay, where is match query? Here. Let me short syntax. Okay, here it is the right now. Okay, fine. Let me test here. Okay, here I will get the result for my stuff. Cold favorite, right? So yeah, everything seems okay. Match my text. Okay, fine. Here I will get the result. Yes, you can see, right? Here I got the result because of it will check each separate terms. Okay, but match phrase does not. Okay, it will check for the entire query. Okay, that is what difference. Okay, here match phrase does not return in query. Okay, because of otherwise I give like slope is 1. Okay, let me give slope. I don't know match phrase. Yeah, match phrase is there. Okay, slope is 1. Now I will get result. No, what happened? Text field slope then it does not support multiple field. Sorry, match prefix, right? Match prefix and slope is it is not supported here. Sorry. Okay, yeah, fine. Okay. Slope support only by prefix, not in this in the match query. Okay, sorry, in the match phrase. Okay, so that's what. So match phrase, I would say, as I told you, match phrase is a super simplified version of interval query. That's what I can say. Super simplified version of match query. That's what I can say. Okay, it's a interval query. It is simplified syntax. No, simplified simplified version of intervals. Okay, interval query, group query. Okay, why I am saying now, in the interval we can say like anything. Okay, so a phrase and followed by another phrase, that's how we can say in this in the interval query. Okay, but in the match phrase we cannot do. Okay, whatever the phrase we have given instead of term. Okay, whatever, it's not blue. Okay, so let me go with yellow. Okay, interval group, that is what simplified. Okay, so it will check for entire phrase. Entire phrase should be appear, but at one time. That's what. But interval, it can be more than one times I can check. That's what different. Okay, in the interval I can check more than one, more than one phrase. Okay, I can. I can here even I can write. It is advanced version of match phrase. Okay, yeah. That is what important. Space is there or what? Yeah, I think space is there. Yeah. How come? Yeah, space is there. Then move above. Okay. Okay, it is advanced version of match query, match phrase. Here is a match phrase simplified version of interval. Okay, that is what match phrase we have seen the demo as well. Then match phrase prefix. So as I told you, match phrase prefix, what it will now. So again, it create the match phrase query, but for the last term it will check for the last term only it will apply the prefix. So the number of things can be 50. I think I explained here. Okay, 50. Okay, the number of terms can be matched for the identified or used for the prefix. Okay, you can that can be that can be maximum by default 50, but if you want you can reduce it to 20, 10 something for performance perspectives. Okay, okay. So these two what I want to tell you. Okay, so now we are clear, right? Now you are clear. Okay, so match is different, match phrase is different. Similarly, interval is different. Okay, so but I would say there is a relation between interval and the match phrase. Okay, match phrase. Okay, but a match is different. So for each word, whatever the terms, see whatever the query we have given for each word is read separately. That's why minimum should match should be there. Okay, that's why minimum should match is there. Okay. Okay, okay, very clear. Okay, very clear. I think I was showing demo, right? I think I was showing demo to you all. Then analyzer, if you want to save the analyzer, but mostly we no need. Okay, then let me go with the prefix. Okay, what it, it will start with this one, and if any following word should start with the f. Okay, so number of 50 can be there. Okay, so obviously this, I think I don't have such everything. Do I have? No. Yeah. Okay, so yes, so if it is let me get the result, then get all documents, send here. So is, I can say, I can put this like this, na? Okay, cool. So I'll put, yeah, maybe I can, yeah, I'll take like this. Okay, copy it, and now let me go to the match phrase constructor. Okay, so let me put it here, save it, run it. Okay, it's running. Yeah, it's running. Here I should get one result. Yes. Okay. Yeah, it is. Yes. See what is now? Yeah, phrase should be start with the heart. Next word should be marriage. Next word is. Then next word should start yes. That's what match phrase prefix. So all these are constructing phrase query. Then last one is prefix query. That's what difference. So maximum expansions. Okay. So by default, so as a prefix we can say how many things you want. By default 50. I can say only 20 is enough for me. Then slope, how many things it can be in between. Okay, that's what I can say, 1 or 2 something. That's how I can get the result. Okay, so in the between the phrase, if you want to allow some word, between the phrase you want to allow some word, then you should use a slope. Okay, slope 1 or 2 something. How many things you want? Let's say here porridge, right? So what is now heart is. Okay, I'll give like this. Okay, heart is prefix, right? Okay, is, then space. Then what I will say now, I will give this one, then I should get this result. Run it. Okay, yeah, I got the result, right? In fact, if I cut the if I comment that slope, then I should not get any result. Sorry, comma I should remove. Save it, run it. This time I should not get any result. Yeah. Okay, so that's what. So slope says how many word can be in between. That's what the phrase. Okay, then it says you can say analyzer. So you know, analyzer, 0 terms are same. Slope I explained. Max expansions applicable only for the prefix. Okay, even slope also. Slope, these two are applicable only the prefix. Okay, slope also can applicable to the only prefix query. Okay. That's all about the, that's all about this about this one, match phrase and the match phrase prefix. Now we are clear, right? Till now we have seen interval. Let me zoom out. Okay, till now we have seen like interval. We know interval what is now, phrase followed by another phrase, followed by another phrase. Okay, that's how we can say that is what interval beauty. Okay. If I want particular phrase, then I can use a match phrase, or if I want to text start with my phrase start with my phrase, just starting with my phrase. Okay, then I will use match phrase prefix. Okay, but where I will use a match query na, so in the given query, as long as any one term is matched, as long as, so I can give 3 to 4 words, right, as a query. So as long as any one of the terms are matching, just you return the document. That's what match. Then similarly match prefix. Okay, as long as any one of the terms, okay, that follow the terms or the last term is prefix. Okay, so it will return the document. Okay, prefix. Okay, prefix. So we are clear, right? All these 5 types now. Okay, we are clear and all this. So of course match phrase use that's why they will say it's phrase query, construct the phrase query. Match construct the boolean terms query. Okay, interval is different. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for watching. If you like my content, please subscribe my channels and leave your comments. Share it with your friends. Thank you. Thanks for watching.